Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to invite you to the Oaks Prayer Initiative. It's been quite a year, and it's been a year that we appropriately tagged at the beginning, Blessed Beyond Measure. We didn't quite know what that would mean, but what we've come to find out is that we're blessed beyond measure just to gather and be a community, to be together in fellowship, in the task and mission of educating the next generation. And we've found along the way that we've been shaped in the same manner. Well, our desire is to see that continue to grow and develop even more. And we're at an exciting point in our history as a school, not just as we wrap up our 25th year, but also as we look forward. Now, I want to tell you a little bit about why we need to be praying and then give you some details on how to join the Oaks Prayer Initiative. We're at a point right now where as we wrap up this 25th year, we have more interest in our school than ever. We've got waiting pools, 2nd through 6th grade, and we are blessed by the families that we have desiring to come and join our community. Simultaneously with that, we also have an end in sight to our lease on the Sanctuary building and the CE building. Those two buildings are where we have our kindergarten through 2nd grades. So we're going to be reducing our square footage over the next 3 years, starting with this coming year. Valley Forth has asked us to step back from 4 classrooms in the Sanctuary building and given us the ability at the same time to build 2 more. So we'll have a net loss of 2 classrooms in the Sanctuary building. And then in another 3 years, we'll be done both with that building and the CE building where our current 1st and 2nd graders are located. So both increasing interest and decreasing square footage. In God's kindness, He put it on our hearts a number of years ago to begin the process of purchasing the field behind this building. And after that, we began the process of looking into hiring an architect and contractor and beginning to look at what it would mean to construct a building out on the field. Well, we're at a spot now where we've hired an architect, where we've been in conversations with contractor, where plans are starting to come together, but we're still in the planning phase. We're not in the phase of moving out into construction. And that's why we are starting this prayer initiative, because that phase is getting much closer. The phase where we're going to need you to come alongside us to make this project happen is getting closer. And to kick this whole thing off, we're running the Oaks Prayer Initiative. What that means is we'll create prayer teams, groups of 7 people who gather together and commit to praying for 5 specific prayer requests throughout the course of a month. The way that we've done this so far, we began with the board back in February and our building committee, is we found groups of 7 people. And out of those 7 people, 1 person had Sundays, 1 person had Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Each person was assigned a day of the week. And together as a team, that meant that as each person prayed on their day for these 5 prayer requests, the team would pray for this project and the current needs and prayer requests over the course of the month, every single day. Well, as we went through starting that in February, when we had started conversations with our architect, we've been able to see more and more teams formed and prayer beginning to cover this project. We're at a spot now where we need you to join us. Today marks the beginning of the Oaks Prayer Initiative, and what we desire is for you to sign up and join a prayer team. That as we go forward and continue with our planning, as we get serious in our fundraising, as we look to push forward into the next phase of the Oaks, where we get to see what blessed beyond measure looks like in the next chapter, we want you to be praying with us in that. So I invite you to join, sign up on the prayer teams list. You'll find that on the website that's attached in this email. And I hope that you will be shaped and molded, transformed through this process. It's no secret. The Oaks isn't just about shaping our children. It's also about shaping and molding us, all of us, the whole community. And so fundamentally, that means prayer. Prayer and sacrifice, and for now, prayer. So I hope that you can join us in that and look for another update at the beginning of June. Hope that you sign up for our June prayer teams. Thank you and God bless.